Hello, welcome back. And we are discussing about in the last video that what happens after the run test. So what we are seeing here is as soon as you started your test, what happened is this hosted service got created and the deployment of the test framework started under your Azure subscription. If you see, this is what the inference we can draw, like what this unique about this service is. Like it's a test framework as a service. So all the deployment, all the preparation of the environments, all these things are being taken care by your framework itself, while the infrastructure is still provided by under directly under your account or under your Azure account. So the amount is correct. The amount and the charge that your test infrastructure will accrue will be directly charged to you to your account, and only all this management activities, installing the test runners, deploying the framework at that runtime, and then running your test will be done by your service provider. That is the test framework as a service. And this is and one other important point is, as soon as this is over, the things will be cleared also. So now here we can see that while running while giving the settings, we gave the settings that we need two instances. So we have got two instances of the test runners, and you see that we decided that we want a small, so we have got a small size of each one of them. Apart from that, these are the test runners. You can have any number of test runners, and they will publish their results to the result processor, and result processor in turn will feed the results to our UI, and we are going to see the results in a couple of minutes here actually appearing. Unlike other services, where you see that they only transparently provide you that test framework and infrastructure combined, but here you are getting only the infrastructure. So there is very transparent billing in our case, where whatever is being charged is directly charged to you. There is no hidden type, and they are reproducible as well if you are doing it for the regression runs. While if you are taking any test infrastructure in addition from the organization, you're not sure whether they are spawning 100 users from one machine or from two machines, so the results may vary. So all these things will not happen in this case, and that is why we say it suits for the regression runs the most. So in the meantime, let's keep on. And as talking about this scalability, you can have any number of test runners. We have tested it around 80 to 90, and even we didn't see any of the issues over there. If you have more requirement than that, probably, like, I don't think there is any issues with that. But 80 into 90 machines, if you are using Excel machines, they are good enough for you to run uh, generate a huge amount of load. So here we go, and we are gonna see in a couple of minutes the things are gonna get started. Now as soon as they come to the ready state, that scheduler is going to give them the test, and they are going to start executing the test. Once they start executing the test, they will start publishing, and once the publishing starts, yeah, the data corrected at the runtime is gonna be shown at this particular place. And all these things requires no manual intervention. Once you click run test, you can go have coffee, come back, and you will see your test getting started. Remember, you can close this window as you want. uh, if you see, like here, there is something called running test. So if you go to the, like, you logged in, let's say for 12 hours back you started a test, and then you somehow closed that window, or you are went to your home. So you can again log into your tfas.com and into your subscription, and then you can always see over here, hey, These are the running tests, and when you click on the running test, it will take the data for the last 12 hours from the DB and start portraying, giving you the latest results in addition to that. So don't worry if you close the window. Once the test is submitted, it will surely be executed until unless you want to abort it. Now here we go. And here we see that the test will start coming in a minute. Sorry. And if we click on running test, you will see like okay, already see that these results are coming over there, and you've seen that already 30 seconds has elapsed, and now you'll see that getting added every 5 seconds. Now it has gone down. Can you see the this is the throughput graph changing. This is the latency graph, and you can see in the yellow line is your test 1, and in the bluish line there is a test 3. This is in yellow line test 1 and test 3. Here actually this is an overall, and here you can see these are the test 1 and 2. You can see the latency over here, and number of threads we have given 20. So all these things. Now let us go and now let's say if I go to some other set of place, and let's say again come to running test. Again I can see that it will be shown to me as I was talking about. If you, even if you close it, if you go to other system also, it is going to work fairly the same way. So can you see that it is getting added now? Yep, here also it's getting added. So now let's see if we have to stop it. We can stop it by clicking stop at this particular place, and you will see that it will take you to the, once it is stopped, it will take you to the history page. Can you see the history page now? Like here you can see the history. You can compare, go in detail. You can see over here, reset zoom, and again reset zoom. Can see one of them, can see two of them. So this is in a nutshell about how to, and all the details are provided in a meaningful uh, tables. Now we can go to the compare, one of the important part. Let's say if you have run some test some few days back, and now you want to compare. Let's say 2010, your 10,007 is one of the test IDs, and test 2 is ID 2006, 10,006. Then you just compare them. So you can go over there and see how does it way varies. You can go and see the test 1, 10,000 test 1, test 3, and in bracket you can see their test IDs. Let's say I want to compare the test 1 and the test 1 from both of them. So I can click on both of them, and you see now only these two are available. Now if I want to go in detail, I can go in detail about it, and I can zoom it the moment I want. Similarly here also I can go like this. I can say okay, I want to see only test 2, test 1. So all these things are available over there. Very beautiful and very meaningful graphs you can draw, get it from here, and showing you the values. So this is in a nutshell about how you reset, how do you can compare the results. Another is a history page where you want to see the individual test. Just say select, and it's gonna drop it for you. Now coming back to this portal here, if you see like now the test, we stop the test, right? So test is stopping. It will take a couple of minutes for it to get stopped, and after that it will get deleted. So in this session we learned about in the previous session we learned about how to configure the environments and run the test. After the running of the test, we have seen the flow in this particular video, that it got created, it ran the test, we stopped the test automatically, and we can compare the results, see in the history. If we log out tomorrow, we want to see all these things, we can always see them back, because all these things get stored in the DB which is created under your Azure account, Falcon DB. So you don't have to worry about that. Hey, if the data will not be lost from here. So even later you can visit and see how the what was their test results some days back. So this is in a nutshell. Let's go and see that what is happening on this particular phase. You can see that they are going to be deleted, and with that we are going to finish this session as well. It may take a couple of minutes more, I think, to stop and delete them. You will see these deployments gets, so whatever the test runners got deployed for you to run the test, now they are stopping and then it will get deleted. After that you will see that this hosted service also getting deleted. So you will see that you have seen that it's gone. Now you will see in the next minute the next this Falcon test deployment is also gonna go away. So you see in the nutshell, like whenever you are running the test, you get the things gets deployed, run the test and released. So it saves you a lot of money in the long run, especially when you are using Excel VMs or yep, Excel VMs especially or a huge number of machines. So that's a huge cost saving you can get achieved through using this particular framework. And apart from that, if you see that the same amount of load if you have to generate from other machines, you cannot, you have to pay a lot of money to the service provider who is providing the infrastructure, but in this case it's pretty cheap if you have a very regular, but you are very regular on your performances. And one more thing, like you, since this is a coded method, so here you see that hosted service is gone. So even the coded test you can run, you can support it if your service wants a DLL to be using a DLL. So it's not only for web services, you can use it for your particular database from some DLL. If you want to connect through some DLL, your clients are thick clients. So all these things are supported in this particular. It's not always that you have to make an HTTP request. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you will find this service really useful for you. Thank you.